July of 2018, I went on a mission trip with a group of people from my church to a city called Worcester, located in Massachusetts. You probably haven't heard of this city like most people, and up until this trip, neither did I. To be completely honest, it was in the middle of the summer. I had just moved into a new house. I didn't know a lot about what this trip was, and I wasn't really looking forward to it. I moved into my new room on a Wednesday night. We left that Friday. Even though I wasn't particularly looking forward to this trip, I was on it. I was there. I decided to make the best of it. Little did I know that on this trip, memories would be made and friendships would be formed that would last a lifetime. Restoration Church is a small home missions church located in Worcester, pastored by Jonathan and Rebecca Rabides. So here we were in July, in the heat, doing outreach in Worcester, making memories, having fun, and enjoying ourselves. Not only did we gain great memories from this trip, amazing experiences, and new friendships, growing deeper as a group, but we also developed a passion for Restoration Church. This was going to be the start of a season of helping this congregation. It was in August when we approached the Rabideses with the proposition of returning monthly to their church. In October of 2018, we went back for the second time to Worcester. We left on a Friday and we stayed for the weekend. Ever since October, a group of people from our church has gone up to help them with their services, to set up, to break down. So after January, February, March, and April, here we were in May. Because of our summer plans, we weren't going to be able to do a trip in June, but we also felt like we needed to end this season. This past weekend was our last trip, and probably the second to greatest, aside from the first one. We connected with the church like never before. I can honestly say I consider Worcester a second family. And here's some of what we got to do together.
Guys, it's your boy Matt, out in the woods, Massachusetts. Drop a like, subscribe down below. Oh my God. This one, it's guys, it's one of those trees where the bark, it's like separated. Check me out. You see that? It's different, right? Different than ones back home, I know. This tree, pine. You see how tall it is? Climb it. I know, pretty cool.
As you can see.
That tree's a little tall, I'm not gonna lie.
Wow, what's this?
I don't know. What's different?
How does that happen in nature? Can you explain?
Bigfoot, who's been sighted in Massachusetts multiple times. I think it's a spit. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely look like Bigfoot spit. Can't say I've seen him do it before, but if I had to guess, that's what it would be. Can I climb it? I'm looking at the ground.
Are you gonna reach your stick thing?
Should I jump down? I should catch you, right? No.
Matthew!
Catch you, right?
Matthew!
Come high up. Please buckle me. Josh, you gonna catch me, right?
No, I'm not gonna catch you.
Catch me, right?
I'll catch you.
I cannot help you unless you're in a
got you,
dire
Matt.
situation. That's how the
Josh,
shows
I'm in a
work.
dire situation.
If you're running out of water, I can give you a little bit, but that's it. This is not Bear Grylls.
Should I just jump?
It's real life. Just jump.
I'm kind of tired.
All right. Come down slowly. Like, drop. Yeah, give me your legs. Give me your legs. All right, let go. I got you.
Sometimes I think we get too caught up in the lights, the camera, and action. Sometimes I think we forget that there's people out there where we once were, where we once started, and they're going through everything we had to go through to get to where we are today. And if you're a part of a big church, a small church, or any church for that matter, whether you do have your own building, auditorium, stage, and lights, or whether you have to play a recording for worship every service, keep the faith. Don't give up. It's gonna be worth it. It already is worth it. What you're doing right now, whether it's changing people's lives now or in the future, it will change lives. You will see results. God will bless you. He will provide the increase. If there's one thing that I could say I'm probably most thankful for from traveling on these trips, is that I get a taste of what my church used to be like in the 70s and the 80s, where we were having to set up, where we were having to do all of that just for one service, but it was worth it. We never gave up. We always pushed through, no matter the trial and even the storms. We always pressed through. By the time I was born, we already had a steady building. We had already had an auditorium to call our own. But if nothing else, this trip has given me the opportunity to see what it's truly like, to see that the grind and the effort that's put in is never in vain. I'm so thankful that I got to play a small part in Restoration Church's history, and I can't wait to see where they go.
Ending for the vlog, guys.
You go straight once you get here, there's another level.
Are we still in the hyper?
Yes, we are. I want to know how I'm going to get down.